Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
Diversity. One of the most requested things from audiences for the media industry. And the comic industry is absolutely no different. Characters of diverse backgrounds exist all over the comic scene. In print, on film, and behind the scenes show a fantastic range of people and backgrounds. But is it too much? Is there such a thing as overdoing diversity?
It's overdue, honestly.
I really don't care. If it is, it's cool. If it's not, I just care about the quality of the movies. I don't care about the cast. I don't care about if I just care if it's a good movie or not.
This is Sylvester Edmonds, an independent comic writer who has been working on his own story for the past decade. As a local independent writer in the comic industry, Mr. Edmonds has had to work hard to get his work noticed by the masses. Instead of working with a standard superhero cast, he opted to go a more black-centric approach to the story.
My name is Sylvester Edmonds. I am the creator of Waking House Comics and the writer of the series Realm of Spirits. I have been writing Realm of Spirits since 2007 as a novel form. I wanted to go from novel form and then straight into movie mode, pretty much. As I was saying before, I made a short film about Realm of Spirits, I'd say maybe 3.5, 4 years ago. And with that being said, I said to myself, okay, that wasn't working because not a lot of people know about it. So that's why I started doing it in comic books. It took me years upon years to find the right artist. And I really couldn't get the look of our people just right, which was very hard at first because, as you know, back in the old days, you see us with the big banana lips and stuff like that, but it's not creating our true beauty. So, yeah, it took me a while to find the right artist. And as you can see, the results are just uncanny.
You know, I go to a lot of this kind of thing, a lot of these cons, and more and more I see people of color doing their own comics or teaching kids how to do it, and I think that's great. I think we definitely got to get more diverse, not just with the people that do it, but even with the characters that are out there.
I made a few sales, not everything that I wanted to make, but trying to be an independent black comic book writer is pretty hard. Anyone will tell you. I mean, I've heard friends online say, you know, this is hard, I want to give up.
My name is Miles Morales. I'm the one and only Spider-Man.
Mr. Edmonds' struggles aren't his alone, though. Black independent content creators struggle to latch on to a mainstream audience, just as much as mainstream companies once struggled with trying to diversify the medium. While we can watch Miles Morales or Carol Danvers on the big screen now, the struggle to keep more than the normal white character went on for decades. There has been significant progress.
Marvel and DC started to come out with their heroes, you know, Black Lightning, what else? Storm, Luke Cage, etc. And while I'm starting to see this, and I'm like, okay, I'm saying to myself, why aren't these being written by black people? Why aren't there more comic books like that? And I thought about this in 2007. If they can do it, why can't we? But one thing I started to realize is I'm not the only one who thought that way. There are many diverse black independent comic books out there. There are some in Baltimore, there's some in Chicago, New York, Africa. Like there's a few people on Facebook right now from South Africa who are telling their stories on Facebook. And the biggest thing about it is like not too many people know that we're out there. And it's very hard to get our stuff out there because our knowledge is limited. But as we gain knowledge, we share that with each other. There's not one person should be, you know, getting all the fame and glory. All of us have a story to tell, and each and every story deserves to be told.
Like I found out that Hawkeye, that he's like deaf. I'd really like to see more of that kind of thing too, where there's people that have certain disabilities and stuff like that represented, because I think they get overlooked a lot.
I think it was last March of this year, there was a little girl who saw this particular poster And when you looked at the girl, it's like you can tell she felt empowered.
Most people nowadays know at least one or two minority or female characters in comics, thanks to movies and the recent pushes these characters were given by Marvel and DC.
It's very important to me. Like, my favorite Spider-Man is Miles Morales because, you know, he's one of the only real Hispanic characters that's well known that way, you know?
There are people, though, who feel as if this is all pandering. Starfire, Valkyrie, Domino, and Heimdall are just a few of the characters whose races have changed when coming from the comic book to the big screen. Why not just keep Starfire orange and Domino pale white? Is it really pandering?
Said before, Michael Munshaw, he was my very first artist.
Michael Munshaw is an artist on the national level, having worked for comic brands such as IDW and Marvel. He's probably been around the block a few times.
You always need a different viewpoint, and you know, I guess you could say that comics forever were created by a bunch of old white guys, which I'm an old white guy, but that it's good to see the diverse, different viewpoints come in to tell the different stories, to tell the different perspectives of society or however they're trying to tell their story. So I'm all for it. I love it when I get to see that.
Mr. Munshaw's opinion is definitely more nuanced than just a basic stance for diversity, though. It's all about creativity.
I kind of see their point, and there are times where I'm like, really? You can't come up with a better story for Thor? So that you're just like, I can't think of anything, so I'm just going to make it into a one. But at the other aspect of it is, though, I've seen the impact of that, in that you see more young girls here now. You see more minorities here now. And those are the characters that speak to them. Those are the characters that they like. So I don't know if it's pandering so much as why does the comic industry need to feel that it needs to stay in this little bubble? You know, ever since the 60s. This is our bubble, this is what we do, we stay within this. Let's expand that, let's bring more people in. I think it's great if you just look around at this crowd, at the different types of people that you see here. We want this industry to grow, right? So let's bring in anybody and everybody that wants to enjoy a good comic book story.
The world is more diverse, it always has been. But before in the past in the media, it was not so much that. Now it's like you see us like we're out here playing basketball, sports and stuff. That's all you see us known for. That's it. We are more than that. We are writers, we are innovators, we are creators. But then none of that is portrayed in the media, and it never will be. That's why we have to take it upon ourselves to put that out there. Not only that, seeing somebody who looks like me, us, per se, is very important.
Maybe we can turn to the words of the late Stan Lee for some guidance. Stan once said, "I just see no reason to change that which has already been established when it's so easy to add new characters. I say create new characters the way you want to." Would making new characters and adding more heroes to the American mythology work, as DC Comics did during an event called the New Age of Heroes in early 2018? Or should we continue as we are and instead treat the names Thor, the Hulk, and Captain America as legacy names passed on to the new faces of America as employed by Marvel? Both are happening at this current time. Let's just turn the page together to see what's next. Oh, and support the independents if you're not that satisfied with the current mainstream direction. They'll thank you for it.